Okay. Hi. My name is Jim. I was going to wait until I got home to do this video about my experience at the convention. But after, what is it, 5, 6 days of travel, who the fuck knows? I left on Thursday night sometime. I don't even know what day it is. I've thought a lot about it, and I can't wait anymore. So, let me start off by saying a big thank you to everybody that showed up at the convention. A big thank you to the delegates that walked out. Where to start? All right. For one, the journey there was quite interesting. Imagine this, 25 people that have never met before, until the moment they load everything into 3 vans in my car and take off across the country 3,000 miles and try to do it in 2 days. What could go wrong? Not much. It was interesting. Was there fighting? No. Was there arguments? Yeah. But that's 25 personalities that never knew each other. Was it fun? Fucking A. Would I do it again? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I would. Okay. So here's what I want to say. When I got to the convention on Sunday, all this talk I've heard about, oh, I'm scared of Trump, he's going to build a wall, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Guess what? The fucking DNC built 2 walls, not 1, 2 walls, and in some places, 3 walls. They kept us at least, I'd say, a quarter mile away from the convention center. But, oh, the DNC does it, so that's cool, right? No. What I noticed when I got there was disorganization. And I'm just going to give you my opinion. I'm not telling you what I'm saying is right, but I'm telling you what I'm saying is what I saw and how I view it. It's my opinion, Jim Peterson's opinion. Nobody else's. And if you don't like it, that's your right. But it's my opinion. All right. When I got there, the first thing I did was start protesting with the people that were along the wall with signs, chanting, burning, and stuff like that. That the DNC will never vote for Hillary. All kinds of chants going on. Okay. As the delegates walked in. But then when the crowd started gathering and more people showed up and more people started chanting and more people started banging on the fence and screaming. And yes, we were screaming. We had to scream for them to hear us. We were so far away. But when people started gathering, the bigger the crowd got, it seemed like as soon as the crowd got to, I don't know whether they were counting or just estimating, but as soon as the crowd got to a certain point, then somebody would come along and say, oh no, not here, let's go down here, they need us down here, and then walk us to the other side of the park along the fence. And when we got there, there was nobody there. So we'd start chanting there, but there weren't any delegates going in there. We were chanting to fucking the police that were sitting there. Then when we got tired of that, we'd go back to the main entrance, or like I call it, the wall, and start chanting. And then as soon as the crowd would build again, that same woman or the same guy would come by and say, oh no, we want to be down here to support the delegates, blah, 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 blah. And then let's talk about the marches. The marches were downtown at City Hall. City Hall had nothing to fucking do with rigging the convention. I get it. The Liberty Bell and all that shit. Independence Hall. Yeah? Well, guess what? The DNC wasn't downtown. The DNC wasn't at Independence Hall. The DNC wasn't at City Hall. The DNC was at Wells Fargo Convention Center. But oh no, we couldn't march there. That'd make too much sense. We had to march miles away. And then on top of that, it wasn't just one march going on. There would be like 2 or 3 at the same fucking time. Anything to keep us separated and divided. Don't let us mass up. So my take on it was whether the organizers of the marches or whoever, it had to be people in the know. Did they do it on purpose? I can't prove it. Did it seem like they did? Fuck yes. They had a main stage in the park, okay? I was there for 3 days. No, 4 days. God, I don't even remember. We got there on Sunday. Then we were at the wall on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That stage was huge. What was going on there? Who the fuck knows? The one thing that wasn't going on there was big crowds. The most people I ever saw in front of that stage at one time was during the roll call, and I'd say there was maybe 2,000, maybe 3. Okay, I'll be optimistic, maybe 4,000, but I doubt it. And then the other time was on Wednesday night. There were maybe 2,000 people in front of watching a fucking movie about election fraud. Really? We were there. We were protesters. We were activists. We already knew about election fraud, but what a way to divert our attention away from. Guess who was showing up that night? Obama. Do you think we protested Obama coming? Nope. We sat in front of a movie. Well, a lot of people did. I don't know. To me, I said a month or 2 before the convention, if we don't show up with 1 million people, it ain't gonna mean shit. Well, I don't even think we had 50,000. I know for a fact, and you can say I'm a liar, you can say I'm wrong, you can say whatever, but I can guarantee you at no one fucking time was there 10,000 people in any one place. Not once. Not once was there more than 10,000. I don't even think there was more than 5,000 in one place at one time. Because every time we started getting 1,000 or maybe 2,000 people, somebody would come along with a bullhorn and say, oh no, come down here, help support the delegates. No, go over to this tent. No, go here. No, go there. No, go here. No, go here. But don't stand here and be at the wall because, oh my God, we might cause trouble. I don't know what their reasoning was. All I know is that's the way it was. Whether you want to believe it or not, I don't really give a fuck. I was there. I saw it. I didn't leave FDR Park except one time, and that was to go downtown to Independence Hall because I was having heat problems and I couldn't find anybody that I came with, so I was looking for somebody, and just so happened that Berta was down there, so I got on the train and went down to Independence Hall, where nothing was happening either. Kind of like the whole fucking thing, nothing happened. Now, do you want to know whether we made any difference? My opinion, not a fucking bit. Why? Well, We had opportunities to make a difference. We had lots of opportunities to make a difference. But like I said, every time we got a crowd together, they ran us around. It was walk back and forth, back and forth. One day I bet I walked 20 miles back and forth along the wall, the fence, whatever you want to call it. From this spot to that spot to 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 this spot to that spot. That's all we did. Instead of staying in one place and making a fucking statement. Did we do any mass civil disobedience? Nope. And what do I mean by that? We had an opportunity. I think we could have if they would have let us mass people. And don't blame the Philadelphia Police Department. Don't blame anybody. But either the DNC or the people that organized the whole fucking show. Because that's what it was. A fucking show. We could have done sit-ins in front of where the buses came in through the wall and blocked the buses. That would have made a statement, huh? Delegates can't get into convention center. Mainstream media might have to cover it. Oh my God. Don't want that. I don't know. Democracy Spring did a sit-in the first night I was there, and a couple people got arrested. All they did was, all the DNC did after that was just move the gate for the delegates. They shut one gate down so the delegates couldn't get in there anymore, and they moved it to another, which was farther away from the wall. Which means we had to yell louder. Which means there was that woman and that guy again with their bullhorns going, oh, not here. We need you down here. Another thing I saw, which it's going to piss some people off, but it's just what I saw, what I observed, because I observed a lot. I spent at least 12 hours a day down in the park or on the wall. I was on the wall or I was sitting in the shade trying to cool off. I only had to see the medic 3 times while I was there because of heat exhaustion. So, what happened? Not much. What could have happened? A fucking lot. But the one thing I saw that kind of perturbed me, it was more like people were there for a picnic in the park. When we wanted people's voices up at the wall, like when the delegates were coming in the morning or leaving at night, no, I'd rather sit in my blanket in the park, doing whatever. Don't want to go raise hell. What the fuck did we go to Philly for if we weren't going to raise hell? If we weren't going to create a scene, if we weren't going to scare the fuck out of them, then why go there? What? So we can say we went to Philly? Or was it a vacation? Because I saw a lot of people like hunting down Tim Black, Claudia, Amy Rose, the TYT guys to get selfies with. Who gives a fuck about a selfie? Really? Was that what you were in DC for? To get a selfie? Or were you in DC to make the DNC listen? Because if you were there to get a selfie, mission accomplished. If you were there to get a message to the DNC, a big no, you didn't do it. They didn't give a fuck. And about the delegate walkout, I was so happy they walked out. But guess what? I found out they went back in. What the fuck's the point of a walkout if you're going to walk back in? Kind of defeats the fucking purpose, right? And now I'm going to touch a subject that's going to piss all of you off, or maybe some of you think the same thing. The one thing that really upset me the most out of it all is we had this great big stage, microphone, cameras, the whole fucking shit. Bernie never came out and talked to us, not once. Really? I'm tired of hearing his life was threatened. his family's life was threatened, blah, 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 blah. Or he's got a plan, or he's got this, or he's got this. Bernie had a plan, and he achieved it. His plan, here's what his plan was. His plan was to awaken our fucking asses and expose the corruption in the political system and to create a political revolution. His plan wasn't to create a bunch of sheep to follow him to Hillary, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not in Bernie's head. He's probably happy about that. But what I will say for a fact is a lot of opportunity was missed. It was so disorganized. You couldn't find out where a march was if your life depended on it unless you were part of that clique for that group or a clique for that group. But if you were just a grassroots organizer like me that's not a member of any clique, except the clique to change the government, you know that one? That's our goal, right? That's what Bernie wants us to do. Didn't he say, never lose your sense of outrage? I didn't see it in Philly. I saw some, yeah. I saw people that actually did shit that if more of them did it would have made a difference. Like on Tuesday night, after roll call, we went to the gate and we were madder than fuck. Monday night's the first night I got maced twice. And then we marched down to the freeway. We were going to shut the freeway down, but we were met with tons of cops. That's when I got hit with the billy club because we were turning around, but their cop cars got stuck under the underpass. We surrounded them. We didn't do it on purpose. They were parked there. We were marching. Just massive crowd meets massive police cars. So they were backing them out. And my feet had blisters about that big around on them. So I was moving a little bit slow and this cop pushed me and told me to get the fuck out of the way. And I turned around and I looked at him right in the face and I said, listen, motherfucker, I'm a disabled vet. I'm going as fast as I can. I'm getting out of my way. He didn't like that answer, so he hit me in the stomach with a billy club. Then I moved. But then after they got the cop cars out, why the cop cars were under there, they thought it would be cool to turn the sirens and all that on to hurt our ears. You know, most of us had earplugs in, so we didn't give a fuck. We kind of laughed at them. But then on Tuesday night, when we were at the wall, me and a couple other people were trying to get the gate open. We were going to bum rush it. Fuck yeah. We wanted inside. This is democracy, motherfuckers. Not, let's stand on the other side of the wall and behave like good little sheep. Fuck that. That's not what I went to Philly for. I didn't go there to behave. I went there to raise hell. You know, that's when I got maced the second time. Then the lady beside me, who was about 90 years old, got maced right in the eyes. And I really felt bad because she probably got maced because of me and two other people. Well, when she came back, a captain for the squad there at the gate came up to us, about 6 of us, that were being very verbal and trying to get the gate open. And we're warned if we did, they were going to mace us or they were going to arrest us. So, I'd already planned on getting arrested while I was there. Well, when the captain came up, though, older lady came back to the wall because she didn't let the mace deter her ass. She was pissed also. And she started talking to the captain when the captain said, well, if you have the badge number, I'll do something about it. Well, just so happened the guy beside me did get the guy's badge number. Out of 23 cops, he was the only one that decided it was time to mace us. And as soon as he got the badge number, the captain walked over to the police officer, badge 228, and removed him from the line, relieved him of the duty of being on the line. So anybody that says the cops were assholes, yeah, there were a few, just like in real life, there's a few assholes with everybody. But all in all, the cops are very nice. And I noticed not just me, but tons of us, every time we saw a cop, we'd thank them for being out there to protect us. You think they want to be out there in those hot fucking uniforms in the fucking 98-degree weather with 98% humidity? I don't think so. They were there to do their job and feed their families. We were there to do our job and disrupt their lives. But then the captain talked to us, and he was really polite, and he kept his men back. The one that we had problems with was Homeland Security. And we all know who they get their orders from, so that didn't surprise us. Well, then people started climbing over the fence and being arrested. When I say people, not masses, 6, 7, 8. I would have climbed over the fence, but my fat 300+ pound ass ain't climbing. No, couldn't lift myself up. So, here's my take on what happened in the convention. One thing, we didn't have 1 million people. Oh, I know the excuses. I had to work, I'm disabled, blah, 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 blah. I get it. And that's your choice. But it's also my choice and my right to bitch because we didn't have enough people. I'm disabled. I didn't do good in the heat at all. Wayne Stiles didn't do good heat at all. And he's disabled with one leg, but he showed up. It was about commitment. It was about being real about the revolution. And I'll say this again, I've said it many times on Facebook. We need warriors. We don't need any more keyboard activists. We need some warriors, some actually boots on the ground. People that are willing to get dirty. People that are willing to raise hell. People that are willing to do whatever it takes. If we look at history and the civil rights movement, people died because they believed in it. Women's rights, people died. Do I see people have to die for this revolution? Honestly, probably. Or at least get hurt. Or at least get arrested. Or at least show the fuck up. Without numbers, they don't give a fuck. Even with numbers, I don't know whether they would give them a fuck, but we'll never know that because this is our once-in-a-lifetime opportunity and we fucked it up. Wednesday nights when it got really interesting. That was when we marched the car off to the wall with the voter registration cards in it and threw it over the fence. And then I'd say that was probably our biggest crowd on the fence. Probably I'd say close to 4,000 or 5,000 maybe. Yeah, that was the biggest we got. And then, of course, we had the provocateurs brought their bolt cutters and cut the chain, and which caused the police to mace people, which caused the provocateurs to start throwing shit at the cops. But what was the coolest fucking thing I saw there was when the provocateurs started that shit and tried to back out of the crowd, I watched this one provocateur run away, trying to get away from, after he threw bottles and stuff, tried to get away. He was tackled by 3 burners, then picked up, physically picked up, carried over to the riot police and set down where he was arrested. Because see, we weren't there to be violent. We were there to disrupt. We were there to do civil disobedience. But we weren't there to cause bodily harm to the police. Yeah, it's probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It's like we were policing ourselves. We're not fucking sheep. You know, all the way home I've been like, what's next for me? I mean, for the last year, I've dedicated 24/7 to burning. Whatever I could do, however I could do it. Go wherever I needed to go. Do whatever I needed to do. So I've been thinking, before the convention and all this Jill Stein shit, and I was like, shut up about Jill Stein until after the convention. It wasn't I was against Jill Stein, it was, let's give Bernie a chance. I kind of fell into that trap. Oh, Bernie's got a plan. Oh, Bernie's going to do this. Bernie's playing chess. Blah, 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 blah. Guess what? Bernie did what he needed to do. He empowered us. He showed us the corruption. He gave us the tools. And then basically told us, now use them. Has he asked us, has he looked in the camera, any camera, and said, if you're supported me in my run for president, I want you to vote for Hillary? Nope, never said it. Matter of fact, when he's been asked that question, he said, I can't snap my fingers and make my supporters vote for Hillary. That's on her. She's going to have to convince him to do that. Let's see how that works out for her. Now, Wednesday night, on the stage they announced, the way we were getting our news was somebody would get it on Facebook and then stand up and shout it amongst people, and then everybody would run over there and then they'd disseminate the information. What we found out was a lot of that was a bunch of bullshit. Again, a way to distract us from what we were trying to do. Well, the first report that Bernie got beat up. And then that didn't happen. And then it was a Bernie delegate got beat up. I still haven't seen any evidence of it. I've seen pictures of Bernie with his thing on the side of his face, but haven't seen any evidence or him come out and say he got beat up or he got threatened or any of that. But I hear a lot of you say it. I also hear the pundits say that Trump's scarier than Hillary. Really? You're more afraid of Trump than Hillary. Let's think about that. Trump talks about doing bad stuff to Muslims. Hillary bombs the fuck out of them. Trump talks about doing bad things to black people. Hillary and Bill, 3 strikes you're out. Privatized prisons. Trump talks about doing bad things to the poor people. Hillary and Bill. Welfare reform. How many people got cut off welfare because of that? Yeah. I'm not worried about somebody that is like a chihuahua. They can't bite. I'm worried about the bitch that's got a track record of doing exactly what Trump says he's going to do. She's already done it. And you think she's going to stop. Oh, you people. Oh, well, she's accepted the platform. Can you say flip-flop, 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 flip-flop? If you believe that, I got a bridge to sell you. Arizona. I don't know, man. I'm glad I went. If I would have known all this was going to happen before I went, would I have gone? Fuck yeah. Because if not me, then who? That's what we need to start asking ourselves. I want to do that, but no. If you want to do it, do it. Stop bitching about it and start doing something about it. Now, let's go on about Hillary. I'll look you right in the face. See? I'll look you right in the eyes. If you vote for Hillary Rodham Clinton, you are stupider than fucking Jupiter. And here is why. Anything she says will be different tomorrow. If you think she cares about you, you are lost. If you're going to tell me, oh, if you vote for Jill Stein, you're going to get Trump, it's your fault. No, it's not my fault. I voted for Bernie. Bernie would have beat Trump by a landslide. Hillary can't beat Trump. Why am I voting for Jill Stein? Because before Bernie, I'm 59 years old. I never ever voted for president because I would refuse to pick the lesser of two evils. Look what that's got us. Look what we've got. We've got billions of people in our fucking country, and the best we could come up with is Hillary and Trump. Are you fucking serious? And you, the sheep, are just going to fall in line and go, oh yeah, well, she's better than Trump. Really? 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 Nah. Is Trump good? No. Is Hillary good? Fuck no. Are either one of them good? No. So why do you want to vote for him? Why? You say, well, Jill can't win. Sounds just like what they were saying about Bernie. Bernie can't win. Remember when he was at 3%? Look where he is now. If all the burners got on board with Jill Stein, that's 13 million motherfuckers. 13 million voted for the Green Party. In case you don't know, there's more independents than there are Republicans or Democrats. So what's your fear of the Green? Because it's never been done? Aren't we glad that women said, well, we'll give up because women have never been able to vote? Why even try? Or aren't you glad that blacks didn't give up and say, well, we're not allowed to ride the bus. We got to sit in the back. We're not allowed to drink from you. Good thing I didn't give the fuck up. But that's what I hear a lot of you doing, giving up. Well, the Green Party's never won. Third Party's never been an option. You really? And in case you don't realize, the Democratic primary process was rigged, stolen. There was voter fraud, not voter fraud, election fraud and voter suppression. There's facts. There's also emails, proof positive that the DNC did everything they could to stop Bernie. But still, you're going to vote for Hillary. You know what that says? That says to the DNC, see, they don't give a fuck. We can do whatever we want, and they'll just fall in line like stupid ass sheep. So, my take on this was we wasted a perfectly good opportunity. Those that showed up, we did our best. And I'm proud of every one of them that showed up. Those that helped support us that did show up, I'm proud of you also. What I'm not proud of is we couldn't get 1 million people. So my question to you, is this revolution real to you? Or is it just a fad? Because if it's just a fad, unfriend my ass and get gone. I'm looking for real warriors. People that are willing to stand up, step out of fucking line, and create a political revolution like Bernie called for. I'm going to end it here with saying, I love you all. I know a lot of you aren't going to like what I said. Some of you might even agree. But what I would like you to do is comment on this video and let me know. Am I full of shit? Or was it for real? Because I know other people that were there that felt the same way. And we also noticed it was the same 2, 3, 4 people always dividing us up. Supposedly organizers, right? Yeah. Oh, but I will say this one thing about Joe Stein. You know, I've been in 3 states canvassing and all that for Bernie, been to 15 rallies, blah, 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 blah. Not bragging, just fact. I never got within a handshake of Bernie. Of course, I never really tried either because, oh no, it wasn't about Bernie. It was about a revolution. But on the march back from one of the marches, I forget which one, up and down Broad Street, because goddamn, we couldn't march around the fucking convention center. That would have made too much fucking sense, I guess. I don't know. Well, we marched up and down Broad Street, which didn't block any traffic, which didn't do shit, which didn't disrupt anybody, so which wasn't covered by the press. All part of the game. I was walking back, and all of a sudden, this crowd comes running beside me. I didn't even notice that Joe Stein was walking side by side with me as I was limping with blisters on my feet. And we talked for about 25 minutes on that walk. And I have to say, she's pretty fucking down to earth. And she's not afraid to say, election fraud, voter suppression, we got fucked. She's not afraid to say it in front of a mic. Neither is Nina Turner. Neither is Tulsi Gabbard. Neither is Cornel West. But there is one person that has not said that at a mic yet. Maybe one day. Maybe it will be in his book. I think you know who I'm talking about. But if I say it, then you all say I'm trash and burning. I'm not trash and burning. Just stating fact. Facts are fact. Can't argue with a fact. So, with that, get involved. If nothing else, overthrow your local government. Elect Green Party, Socialist, anybody but Democrats. We don't need fucking the Democratic Party anymore. Let the motherfucking party burn. Because you know what they said to us? And they said it loud and clear in Philly. They said it loud and clear through the whole primary process. And this is what they said to you. You. I'm pointing to you. They said this. Fuck you. We don't care about you. We don't give a fuck what you want. So I say, fuck the DNC back. And that goes for the national party, the state parties, and the local parties. Fuck the Democratic Party. How's it feel, bitches? Have a nice one. I'm gonna get some sleep.